Socrates, Lessons on Life and Wisdom. Conscious ignorance. I know that I know nothing. In this chapter, we explore Socrates' famous admission of his own ignorance. He believed that recognizing our ignorance is the first step to acquiring knowledge. Basically, it's like saying that to truly learn, we need to be aware of how much we still don't know. The examined life. The unexamined life is not worth living. We discuss the importance of reflecting on our lives and actions. Socrates believed that a life without reflection and self-examination has no true value. It's like saying we should constantly question ourselves and seek a more meaningful life. The value of virtue. True knowledge exists in knowing that you know nothing. And in knowing that you know nothing, that is the root of all true knowledge. Here, we explore the idea that true wisdom comes from understanding our own ignorance. Socrates saw virtue as the greatest good and believed that knowledge and virtue are interconnected. Essentially, to be truly wise and virtuous, we must be humble about what we truly know. Death as a transition. Death may be the greatest of all human blessings. In this chapter, we discuss Socrates' view on death. He saw death not as something to fear, but as a possible blessing and a transition to another form of existence. It's a way to face mortality with serenity and without fear. The importance of self-knowledge. Know thyself. We explore Socrates' famous advice on the importance of self-knowledge. He believed that understanding oneself is fundamental to wisdom and living a virtuous life. In simple terms, it's about knowing yourself deeply to make better decisions and live more authentically. The pursuit of truth. The truth is not in knowing but in seeking. Here we discuss Socrates' view that the pursuit of truth is more important than possessing definitive knowledge. He valued the process of questioning and continuous investigation. It's like saying that the journey of learning and discovery is what truly matters. Virtue as knowledge. Virtue is a kind of knowledge. We explore Socrates' idea that virtue is a type of knowledge, and that being virtuous means understanding what is good and acting accordingly. Essentially, it's the belief that those who know what is right will do what is right. The role of dialogue. The way to gain the best truth is to ask questions. In this chapter, we discuss the importance of dialogue and questioning in the Socratic method. Socrates believed that the best way to arrive at truth is through questions and answers. It's like saying that conversation and curiosity are key to understanding. The courage to follow conscience. It is better to suffer an injustice than to commit one. We explore Socrates' idea that it is better to suffer injustice than to commit it. He believed in the importance of following one's conscience and acting ethically, even in the face of adversity. In simple terms, it's about maintaining moral integrity above all. The wisdom of simplicity. Wealth does not consist in having great possessions, but in having few wants. In the final chapter, we discuss Socrates' view on simplicity and true wealth. He believed that being truly rich is having few needs and being content with what one has. It's a lesson about valuing simplicity and finding contentment in everyday life.